I quite randomly found myself in a very familiar place as I was cycling around, and I had an idea. It just came to my head. It became an interesting series of videos to do of some notable addresses from my past. This one, I'm at number 19 Hyde Park Square. And that is the former residence of a very good friend named Alan Seavright, who lived there for a long time. And I met him in, ooh, there's a huge bee, Jesus. I met him in about 2000, and we had known about him because we'd seen him on TV and stuff like this, and because he worked in opera. He was an opera producer, or impresario as they like to call themselves. And we were at the opera, and I said, "Oh, isn't that guy that we saw from those Maria Callas documentaries?" And yeah, that's him. So we went over to introduce ourselves, and then we spoke again in the intermission, and then afterwards we started talking again. And he said, "Well, why don't you boys come over for some spaghetti?" So we went over to this flat behind me for some spaghetti and stayed till like 5 in the morning talking about opera and stuff like that. And in fact, I know many people through him. You know, my longest friends in London, really, I know through Alan, and just for that one occasion where he said, "Well, why don't you come by for some spaghetti?" He was a very interesting man. He introduced me to a lot of people, and you know, what he didn't know about opera or theater, you could write on a postage stamp and throw out the window. I mean, he just knew everybody. You just mentioned any living or 20th century playwright or writer or artist or opera singer especially, and he knew them all, you know. And I met some of them through him, which was really a valuable experience at that point in my life. He died in 2007. I have no idea who lives in the flat now, but it was a very interesting place. It had really high ceilings, but he had paintings going right up to the ceiling and this sort of ornate furniture and stuff like that. It was a very colorful character. Anyway, so I think what I'm going to do, this is my idea, is to go around to just London addresses in London where either I used to live or I used to know somebody or something happened or whatever, and I would tell you the little story about that address. So it seems like a good one to start. First of this series, Alan Seavright, rest in peace, 19 Hyde Park Square. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.